in the first stream as well.
Just send us the script. Just send us the script.
Oh, the script, yeah.
Oh, bro,
I think it's faster if everyone is in different rooms and you trigger different spawns, and that way you get more.
Okay, so everyone split up basically.
For the fastest results. Low key, I kinda need better guns than this. I'm still using the starter pistol, bro.
Bro, this room spawns like an infinite amount, bro.
Exactly. Bro, give me a blue pistol. I can't even pick it up. Oh my god, I got a Ranger Assault Rifle. Where's the medium ammo?
Bro, Ranger Assault Rifle ain't even that good.
Yes, it is. It's exactly what I need. Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can buy the extra damage
bullets.
again. Yeah, you can buy it a second time.
Is it like working though?
And it works.
Okay, back to your room.
What? Damn.
Yeah, you can do. I killed them all in like one SMG shot now.
That's actually insane.
Bro.
That's gonna make the time so much faster.
That saves so much ammo, bro.
That too. You just
I feel like it's like getting an electric car. Like it costs a lot at the beginning, but it eventually pays off.
Okay, bro. Bro, just learned what an investment was.
I don't know. I'm yapping.
Bro, there's probably like a billion Fortnite maps exactly like this.
Oh, sniper. Okay. They won't even let me pick up the sniper then. Okay, day 58, bro. Wait, shit, I'm dead. I'm knocked, gang.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got surrounded, bro. I'm knocked.
Should have been revived, I guess. You buy, I think you can buy it a third time. You just buy as much as you want, I guess.
Oh no, there's no way you don't let me pick that up, bro. Come on. There's no way. Bro. No. That's weird. Bro, I got the artillery and then when I took it.
Dude, what if, like, if Mr. Beast were to ever, like, watch, like, he's not gonna watch it, but, like, what do you think he's gonna feel about, like, us just using his name, like, all this shit? What's the... Oh, there's different types now again. Oh, they got stronger, definitely, bro.
There we are, 63. They're going back kind of quick. Oh shit.
How do you keep dying, bro?
I didn't realize the quad launcher knocks you when you use it.
Okay, I almost killed myself.
Guys, I might be getting knocked constantly. MB. Are you guys' mics even working today?
Yeah.
What?
Talking.
All of them?
He's focusing. Are you bleeding out?
I'm gonna die, bro. Somebody defend me and somebody revive me. Yo, defend him.
Can you buy it a fourth time? You can't. You just buy it as many times as you want. Is there a new type now? Is this a new type? Oh no. So make a video say we're the first squad to beat Mr. Beast 100-day challenge. That could be a good one. What else did I say I was gonna write about? I still have to make that video about the Willy Wonka pancakes.
What day are we? 69.
It's only getting slower from here. Oh my god. You guys better stay for this, by the way. We're gonna finish this. We come too far already. What do you guys like watch on YouTube? Like recently? Hello. It's getting kind of boring. You know. Thought I'd make some conversation. Hello. You guys there? Oh my god. Oh, there's fat guys now. My mic muted. Oliver, you okay?
Did that not revive you, Oliver?
Can you guys hear me? Oh, there's no way.
Or I thought buying the quick revive. Oh my goodness, you did that.
The round's about to end, so we're good. Almighty.
Oliver, did you lose everything? Oliver, hello?
Your mic's muted, by the way. It's, you know.
Bro, I can't hear you, Oliver. Bro, I can't hear any of you guys.
You can hear me though. Right? Hello? Luke? What is fucking happening?
Doesn't the revolver do extra damage to zombies? Yo, Oliver, stop shooting if you're talking to me. If you're talking to me. You're not talking. You are talking. I can't hear you. Can you hear
Your
me?
mic might be muted, or you might have to push the talk on by accident or something like that.
I'm glad I bought a second damage up because I can one shot these guys.
I'm on my like 4th damage up, bro. I don't think you'd do anything if you buy them multiple times, so.
Hello, say something.
I don't know, I think, but Luke, can you hear me? Can't even hear me either. Maybe because my internet.
Hello, hello.
Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? Luke, can you hear me? Oliver, can you hear me though? Come to me if you can hear me. Hello? I don't know if it's working though. Okay, well I can hear myself on the stream, so that's that. Communications are down. I just make my own solo podcast now. I just talk about shit, bro. What do I even want to talk about? Luke? Oh, I don't even know. Wait, can you hear me, but you're pretending not to? I swear to God, bro. So all you asked about is Oliver. Can't hear Oliver. You never say anything about me, Luke. I'm on to you. Bro, are you retarded?
Bro, I can't even hear what you guys are saying. Like it says you're speaking, but I can't hear it.
Uh-huh. Very funny, Luke. Good. Bro, you definitely hear it. Anyway. So I was talking about this before I started the stream, but I just want to get on the stream, I guess. I don't know. I remember, like, vividly, like, playing this mobile game when I was, like, 7 or 8, bro, on an iPad. And I just remember, like, I was super vivid, like, details of it. Like, I was getting, like, Pokemon, but I had, like, instead of, like, Pokemon, there was, like, little animals, pretty much. And, like, you know, I just remember playing it. I remember, like, in the beginning of the game, you, like, talk to this dog, and you, like, make your own dog. You customize it, and, like, that's your character. You, like, walk around. It's, like, third person and stuff. And, like, so I just remember super vividly this game as, like, Pokemon. And, I always played the first like, it was a chapter game. Like, it was split into chapters. And I would only play the first one over and over, because the other ones cost money. My parents didn't want to, like, spend any money, like, on a mobile game or anything like that. So I just played the first chapter over and over. And so, like, that was, like, when I was, like, 6, 7, or 8. I've never been able to find, like, any traces of that game, like, afterwards. Like, I, like, still remember it. But, like, I literally had no idea about, like, you know, anything about it. And then I was talking with Oliver about it today. And then I was, like, we were thinking of he was, like, talking about some mobile game that he played. And so that reminded me of my thing. And so I had a great idea of, like, going to Reddit. Like, it's not, like, a great idea, but, like, I found this subreddit called, like, Tip of My Joystick. And that sounds, like, wrong, but it's just, like, there's another subreddit called Tip of My Tongue. It's, like, where you go if you don't know, like, what the name for something is. But Tip of My Joystick is, like, if you remember a game, but you don't know what the game is. And so people always ask about, like, retro, like, games from, like, 2000 and stuff. So I decided to try my luck there. I go there and I, like, type everything I remember about the game. And, like, literally, like, 30 minutes later, this guy responds. He's like, the game is called If. Like, If. ... That's the name of the game. And, like, it was supposed to be it's like a kid's game. It's supposed to be for, like, autistic children or something like that. And, like, I don't know if that says anything about me, but, like, it was intended to be a kid's game. It's still, like, it helps with, like, anger issues and shit like that. Might have been part of why I liked it. But, like, it was discontinued in, like, 2015 or something like that. And literally, the only trace of it was one article online. Like, there's nothing about it on the App Store. Literally, this guy in the Reddit, like, somehow found this one website for this game. I literally, none of the details I gave him were, like, in the website. Like, I don't know how he found it. But, I don't know. Just credit to the people of Reddit, you know, they're, like, fucking smart and shit. They, like, know how to do shit, find shit. And, yeah. But there's literally nothing about the game online. On the website, I found it was a review of the game on that website, and there's like a video on it, like that showed gameplay or something, but it was literally like the video wasn't there. Like I couldn't watch it, and it was, you know. So I literally, all I have is my memory of the game, and now I know its name and that it exists. And then the little monsters you collect are called like Vins and whatever. That's all I know. Literally, there's nothing else about it. I was thinking of like making a video documentary about it or something like that. But I don't know. How did like 7-year-old me like find that game on like the App Store or whatever? And there's literally no trace of it online. That was just something crazy to me. But like, if you ever need questions answered, you can go to Reddit. Cause like the people on Reddit, they have all the fucking answers in like the entire world. I saw a video of like, it was like a movie clip on like YouTube Shorts or something like that. And it was just like a video clip of like, it was like some like military type movie. It was like Chris Evans, like he was like jumping on a grenade in the, I don't know, it was the video, like some war movie. And so I was just wondering, like, do people actually jump on grenades? Like, are they trained to do that and like protect their fellow soldiers or whatever? And so I looked it up on Reddit, and literally like former soldiers and stuff said like, no, that's not what they train us to do. They should get down low and like cover your necks and stuff. Like, surprisingly, like Reddit has like a very large like user kind of thing. Like a lot of people use it. Cause like I remember like being younger and I used to watch videos of like Ask Me Anything, and like there's all kinds of people on that. There's like like people who like burglars, like house burglars and shit like that. And you know, jewel store thieves, like former soldiers, former like cops, former like can you be a former serial killer? I guess not. I think there's been like I think killers have done Ask Me Anythings, and they have to like keep it anonymous, otherwise they get like tracked down by the police. I don't know if that's like a smart thing to do, you know, it's like you're literally wanted in like your county or whatever, and like you fucking post an Ask Me Anything on Reddit. Speaking of like criminals, I don't know why, but like last weekend, I was just watching true crime videos on YouTube. And my mom always like watches like forensic files or like cold case files or whatever and stuff like that. I always criticize her. I'm like, you know, those are ridiculous. She watches them to go to bed. You know, it's kind of like freaky. And yeah, I always used to criticize her about it. I'm like, you know, you shouldn't watch this. Like, these are horrible. But like, I get it. I watch those videos. And I'm like, damn. There's this video of a 15, like, it's like they're like hour-long videos too. It's like this 15-year-old kid like murdered his mom, and like he pretends to be a victim at first, but literally like the investigators like interrogate him and literally like find out he's a murderer. And like the kid is like, it's freaky too. The kid is like, once they're sure like he murdered his mom, he's like, oh well, fuck it, and like tells them about, he's like bragging about it. He killed his own mom. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. How crazy is this kid? And the reason, do you know what the reason he did it for? Is like his mom didn't let him get on the gaming PC or something like that. Like, holy shit. He strangled his mom to death over like she's like giving him a bedtime and shit like that. There's tons of, this one was interesting. It wasn't like it was pretty bad, but like they brought this guy in, who they thought had shot his girlfriend. And so they bring him in, and like he's all beat up, you know, you can just see it on his face, like he's all these bruises, he's bleeding, and they're like just interrogating him, and he's like clearly like he's not in like the right state of mind, and like, but the police don't know that. They think he's like acting stupid, because he's just saying, he's like to a lot of the questions they ask him, he just says like, I don't know. He says I just want to go to bed. So they initially thought that he had shot his girlfriend with a gun, but then through the things he says, like his stories don't make sense, but the things he's saying, like there's truth behind everything he says. he says that like one of his friends and his dad like came in to their house, to the apartment where him and his girlfriend were staying, and they came and they shot his girlfriend and him, and the cops don't believe him, and so, he keeps trying to like get this across, not really coherent, so they just keep interrogating him until like paramedics come in, bro, and they realize that like some of the wounds on his face were like gunshot wounds, bro. A bullet had entered and like left his like skull. He had another like bullet going through the bridge of his nose, so like he literally had brain damage. Like holy shit, that's like fucking crazy. So the guy had brain damage, and they're like still trying to interrogate him, and then they finally, they say like, they finally found out that his friend and the father did shoot his girlfriend and him. They found that out, even though he's like not able to communicate and stuff. And then he was going to the hospital, but then in the comments I saw a comment, and there's someone claiming to be the mom of the guy who's being interrogated, she said like he has brain damage now. He can't he's like paralyzed in some places, and you're like, damn, like the cops, you gotta like kind of recognize, like everyone in the comments, the cops gotta recognize like when this guy's clearly like not okay, like physically. But yeah, damn. Yeah, but like some of those video documentaries, bro, like especially ones about like crazy like people, like after you watch them, they just get you sitting there like, holy shit, like you literally don't believe what you just watched, like you don't think it's real, and to like a certain degree, like you never do. It never like affects me, like to know that like these things happen, but they did. But you still, like, your brain is like, you're just watching a video. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just crazy. I think I've watched a lot of video documentaries about, like, kind of like more existential stuff, like what you're doing with your life. And in the moment, you're like, damn, like, I gotta go out and do shit. But, like, it never really sticks with you. But yeah, I feel like you gotta like experience those things firsthand. Like even like if David Goggins tells you to do shit online, you're like, okay, whatever. But like if you had an experience in your life where like, someone was like yelling at you to do that, like if you're in like a shitty place, like it has so much more impact like compared to it. And like I feel like those things could really resonate with you if you let them, or if you're like gonna have to be in an environment, Like me, for example, like, I'm fucking, like, I never had, like, the struggle or anything. Like, I'm literally sitting here streaming Fortnite. Like, I've never had any struggle in my life whatsoever. I'm incapable of understanding, like, some people's, like, the lack of motivation or, like, just having that drive to, like, fucking... just like crawl your way out from like the bottom, I guess. But like I said, I really have like no idea what I'm talking about. It's all perspective, I guess. It's just like, you grow up in like America, even like some place in America, but you grow up like good, like America, I guess, like I am. And I have no clue about the struggles of anyone. I can read about them. I have no idea. I was reading this autobiography, or like memoir by this guy, like, it was for school, but like, it's still kind of interesting. It's about this guy who lives in like South Africa, and like, how his mother was like black, but his father was like Swiss or whatever, and so he's born like a mixed person, and it was literally illegal to like be mixed in their like country, or city, or whatever, that area. And the book is called Born a Crime, because he's literally like born, like his birth is like illegal basically. And he talks about how it's like because of that he's mixed, and he can't like the police could come after him, his family and stuff like that. He literally stayed indoors for like the first like 10 years of his life or something like that. All indoors. He sees other kids playing out in the street and stuff, and like he's not allowed to go play with them and stuff. He has to just stay inside with like his grandma and like his mom and stuff like that. But now he's like I think he's like a comedian maybe. Like that's it. Like comedians always come from like a messed up background, you know. That's why their material is like good, I guess. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. You should have like be in that emotional depth, like and then you can just like create good art. That's like the same. Like that's like music artists, you know. Like you know, a lot of artists were in dark places, and like that's why their music is so good sometimes. Just because like it like brings forth like art and like creativeness inside you. Like me, I could like, you know, pretty unoriginal and shit like that. Like, you know, it's the people who like have to innovate to survive who are like the best creative forces, I guess. And comedians are like super interesting people too. But I hear like they live like shit, you know. Them and like musicians, I guess, like being on tour and like going to show, and like you're literally sitting on a bus for like hours or a plane, I guess, if you're rich. Like I know Taylor Swift rides around like a private jet and shit like that. I don't know if she's like pro environment or whatever, but I read like one of her like just one of the her private jets like trips literally like releases more like greenhouse gases than like someone in like their entire life driving a car. So like, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go down. Shit. Oh wait, no, I'm good. I'm good. Oh no, I'm down. Fuck. I don't think I got down this entire game until now. I guess I'm not really paying attention. But yeah, comedians live like shit, you know, just being on the road, and you know, you barely get to sleep. You're on the bus all the time. You have to perform shows for people, but like, you know, I guess it's part of the job. You just gotta like, just the hustle. Same with like what is it? Like some streamers and content creators, I guess. That like some of them have insane schedules. I think me and my friends were talking about this one time. Like Rust, people who play Rust, they fucking play like 10, 11 hours a day. Just like, you know, for weeks, just to get one video out, because like I think the game is like so hard to find like content in that like fucking, you know, you have to play for so long to get something like of quality to post on YouTube. And you know, if that's your living, it just fucking, you know, you wake up, you don't, what do you have time for, you know? Get sleep, at least like, I don't know, maybe they don't get sleep, like 5 hours maybe, but you're playing for like pretty much half the day. And like, I couldn't imagine that, you know? And just like, I don't know. Some people who like put out like multiple videos in a day that are like edited and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course, like some people have editors and stuff. Like if you're doing that yourself, you're just putting out like insane amount of videos, just like because you have to, because that's what we have to do to survive. It's just, you know, it shows like what people are capable of, and like it makes you look at lazy people and like go like, how the fuck can you be lazy, you know, when there's people doing this shit? It's all about like perspective. I saw a video of like some kid like during Christmas, he got like a PS5 for Christmas, and he was like complaining about getting a PS5. He started like crying because he didn't want a PS5, he wanted like a computer or something like that. and you're like, how is that possible? But it's just like some kids, you know, that they've been exposed to like so little that's what they get upset over. Because you have to be upset over something, and they're just so sheltered that they're getting upset over receiving a gift that they wanted something better. Yeah. I'll never be able to understand it, but I can say that I appreciate, you know, my situation and just how I'm able to live and stuff. You know, I work hard in school, I guess, but like it's not like a life or death thing. I don't know how long we've been playing this fucking game, because like, holy shit. It's got, we have to be playing for at least 1 hour. We might be pushing on 2. We have to do 100 waves of these zombies, and then I'm right by the exit right here, and we leave. I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know why we're doing this, but we're gonna see it through. Hopefully. I'm literally, I'm here with my friends Luke and Oliver, and literally we can't. I don't even know if we can't hear each other or not, or what's going on. But like, literally, we have no way of talking to each other. I'm literally like in my own mind right now. Like, this is what I think of. Not really. But like, it's just me voicing what I think out loud. Yeah. And I don't know. On like a different subject, I guess. When I was like 12 years old, it's like I'd say 4 years ago now, I took this like class to learn how to like meditate. It's this thing called transcendental meditation. So they give you your mantra and stuff, and you repeat that in your mind, and then you just like, you know, the point is you try to get to a state where you're thinking about nothing. And you literally, the thing is, like, I've done it a couple times, but like the thing is, like, you literally think of nothing. And the only way, like, it's like you're falling asleep basically. The only way you come back to thought is if you realize that you were thinking of nothing, and you come back. But like, if you can stay in that state, literally hours can pass. Like, you wonder how, like, I don't know if like the Buddha fucking did the same shit, but like, if you really clear your mind and think about nothing, it's just crazy. Like, just like, it's relaxing, you know? That's the whole point of meditation. It's like you give your mind a break while being conscious. Like, sleeping gives your mind a break. But that's also giving your body a break. But like, you just let go and like, I'm pretty sure my friend Luke took a class on how to do that. But my friend Luke, yeah. But the thing is, like, I learned how to do it 4 years ago, and like, I've not been consistent whatsoever. Like a month ago, I hadn't done it for like 2 years. My parents always do it though. They took the courses as well. This guy named John, like, he was an expert, I guess. He like teaches you how to do it and stuff. It's like, it's really nice, you know. But yeah, about a month ago, I'd say I haven't done it for 2 years, but I just, I did it again, like, recently. I'm like, damn, man. It's like, you know, it works. You're only supposed to do it for, like, you're supposed to do it for a certain amount of time. So, like, your age is how many minutes you're supposed to do it, I guess. Or, like, how much they recommend. So, like, if you're 10 years old, you do it for 10 minutes. If you're 20, you do it for 20 minutes. And, like, 20 is where you stop. Like, if you're 21, you don't go 21 minutes. You just stay 20. So I'm supposed to do like 16 minutes basically of meditation, but I did like 30 minutes. One time I did 40 minutes, and like, the thing is, I don't even get my mind to a state where it's blank, and I just like, my mind doesn't become blank. I just get inside my own head, and that's all I can think about. And all these thoughts just like come and flow like through me, and I can just like, it's just me processing like everything in my head. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. But like on a very like it's more like relaxed, like kind of like a spiritual level, I'd say. Yeah. And you don't, I'm sure, like, if you want to meditate, you don't have to take a course or anything. You just gotta kind of, like, you know. I guess the reason I'm able to do it anyway is because you're supposed to repeat the mantra, and that's supposed to, like, take your mind off stuff. Because the mantra is, like, a meaningless word. So if you repeat it in your mind, like, you won't go to any thoughts because the word doesn't exist. It's a made-up word. It's very intelligent how that works. So there are other forms of meditation, of course, and but you know, I'd say try it. And what I was thinking of before is like when you're like inside your own head and you just like have all these thoughts. I was listening to Joe Rogan and like he was talking about like the sensory deprivation tank and like how they put you in this dark room with like, you know, in this little pool that's filled with like hundreds of pounds of salt, so you float. And the water is matched to your body temperature, so you can't feel the water. All the lights are off. It's soundproof, so then you have no sound, no feeling, no hearing, or no sight, and like no temperature because the water's the same as your like body temperature, I guess. And you're in water, so you don't really feel anything. And so you go in there for like hour sessions at a time, and like you're just like able, like your body like completely disconnects from your mind. Your mind just wanders freely, and you leave your body behind. It's like you go to this higher state of thinking, and it's just like I've never tried it, but I hope to one day. It's yeah, it's just very, I don't know, it's very like appealing to me. I've always been like, I think now more so than ever, I've been just like aware of my own like thoughts and just like I've been having like very deep thoughts, I guess, about like, well, in my English class we were reading these poems called Rubai by like this guy named Rumi or something like that, and they're all about life and death, and like I bet no one in my class like thinks the same way as I do about them, but like it really gets me thinking about stuff because he talks about like life. Most of his poems are like kind of the same stuff. He just like talks about how like life is short and like, you know, to enjoy it. But then there's some that kind of like stand out and you're like, damn, like some of the messages he's sending, you know. Like, I'd talk about it, but I don't really want to talk about it, you know. It's kind of like very, what's the word? Like heavy, I guess. I don't want to talk about it on the stream, but yeah, just like meditating and stuff, and like I'm having all these like thoughts, I guess, and like questioning like the world, I guess, like shit like that. Like it's not anything like special, but it's just nice to be able to like meditate and like, rather than like going to a blank slate, your mind gets just time to process and think through all these things. It's like dreaming almost, you know. It's like lucid dreaming, but while you're awake, but not really, you know. You're not like seeing anything. It's like your mind is just free to do something. I know I've said that like 30 times. I'm just like trying to fill time right now because it's like we're on round day 99 though, and this is 100 days, and we're actually gonna beat this. And literally, no one but me has said a word in like 20 of these rounds, and it's got to be like 30 minutes. I've just been talking to myself like a schizophrenic. Okay. This is the it's the 100th day, I guess. So damn. I've not been paying attention whatsoever. I've just been to the game, I mean. Like I'm on autopilot, I guess. And I'm just thinking. Like, there's so much like information in the world. It's like, you know, and there's so much like shit in the world. Like I know it's like not the best choice of words, but like there's so much in the world. It just makes you wonder, like, how can someone just go from school to a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life and like do that every day and like not want to do something more? In 100 years, your 9 to 5 job's not gonna fucking matter. In 100 years, like what you did, like, you know, you might have like a lineage, I guess. Like you're gonna be someone's great grandpa or something like that, maybe. Like nothing's gonna matter, man. And so like, why, with such little time like we have, like I don't like. I said I was gonna talk about this, but like I feel like talking about it now. But like with how little time we have, like, come on, like you gotta do something, you know. You gotta leave something behind. And I guess, what was it, like 4 years ago is when I really started listening to music, like seriously. And well, I guess the exit's open right now. But like, yeah. And Jesus Christ, that took so long. Should we continue? I'm just gonna continue because why the fuck not? Oh shit, I'm gonna get back outside. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Life's, yeah, or yeah, music. 4 years ago, I was like, when I really started, like, I started to listen to music because like when I was a kid, I used to sing on songs on the radio. But then 4 years ago, I got like a Spotify account. I just made my own playlist, started listening to songs, and now I'm like more invested in music than ever. I picked up guitar like last year, and it's just like music is like what I imagine like the perfect like thing to do. Like you gotta like or like if there's anything that I could do like in life, like, or actually I'm not gonna revive you. Sorry, but like I literally don't have the opportunity. But if there's anything I do in life, like creating music for a living is just like such a beautiful thing to do, and you get to leave behind something for the world rather than like, you know, working at construction. Like no disrespect to people who do that. Like your life is yours, you know, you live it however the fuck you want. Like I guess it would just be more important to me to like leave something behind. It could be musically, like artistically, create anything creatively, I guess that's my life goal, is to like leave something behind that's meaningful. And oh, I'm out of ammo. I gotta get some more. I think my friends both left. I might stay low-key for a little bit at least. But what was I saying? I guess now more than ever, I've been like listening to music, and like what I've been doing is like I've been less judgmental or like picky over the music I listen to recently. And not just music, like everything. Food, like I used to be a very picky eater when I was younger. Now I eat like literally anything. Music, I used to be picky music. I literally listen to any music now. I just become more open-minded and that kind of stuff. So like, I think last year I had like something like 200 songs on my playlist, but now I have 800. Like I just add songs. What I do now is I got a record player over the summer, and I've started collecting like records and stuff like that. And so now, instead of like listening to like my playlist, like I kind of struggled to like, sometimes it's hard for me to listen to my playlist. Like I like the music, but like it just doesn't do it for me sometimes. What I do now is I listen like I listen to albums like from start to finish, and it's just so much more like, because that way you get it. It's like you jump from like one song, it's like one like different genre to the other. But if you listen from to an album from the like front to back, like not all the songs are gonna be good, but you're gonna understand like why. You're gonna understand all the songs in the album. It's gonna be like constructed in a way that's gonna give it so much more meaning to you, and it's gonna sound so much better. And it's gonna resonate with you so much more. And so that's why I like having this record player, like I just listen to these records from front to back, and like I have these very the vinyl itself sounds super nice. I have these like nice headphones that I put on, and like I can turn the lights low and like close my eyes or whatever, and like you really feel it. I usually get like when I'm listening to music, I get chills. Like I get deep chills like almost all the time, just because of how much it resonates with me, I guess. Like it literally evokes like a feeling in me. And I've heard this from like I read this somewhere that like music literally is like a drug. Like it causes like chemicals to be released in your brain. I'm like, it can't be that simple, because different people like different music, and like there's so much to it that it's got to be more than just like a chemical reaction, you know. It's something bigger than that. And when you're listening to someone's music or a band's music or whatever, you're just listening to like their feelings. And that's also why I like listening to albums. It's like very like it's personal, you know. It's like you get this different kind of connection than like listening to playlists. And like listening to music alone is different than listening to like with your friends. 'Cause, like you're in the car, you like put on whatever like fucking rap music. No one really cares about the music. Or you listen to it yourself and you just give it your attention to it, and you really listen. Like you really listen. It's just completely different. And to me, it's like the best feeling in the world, at least right now. But you know, it's like really great. I don't like. I do listen to music all the time. But like, I'm not like right now. It's like not all the time. In school, I used to bring AirPods to school, and I listen to music, and I literally listen to them nonstop. Listen to music nonstop. But then like, I felt like I was being kind of like obnoxious, so I stopped bringing them. So like during the entire school day, I don't listen to music. But then when I get home, I just listen to music and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'd say right now, I'm not listening to music as much as I used to, or as much as I did in like the peak, like quantity of music, but the quality of how I'm listening to it and what I'm listening to is like so much greater than before. I was just listening to playlists and like, you know. But now I really listen to like the music and shit, and it's just like, yeah, it's just a different experience. And like, I'm not good at guitar or anything, but like being able to play an instrument, like you can listen to music, but like to me creating it is like, damn. Like whether it's recreating like, you know, a song that already exists, or you're just playing a song or whatever, or just making something new, like it's just like, damn. Like I don't know, there's something like so beautiful to it about me. Beautiful about it to me. That, you know, I just have such a deep love and like connection to it. And I don't like all music. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't like well, there's obviously stuff that people wouldn't like. Like electronic music, like less. I was more with like kind of rock and roll, but more recently I've been listening to like hip hop and rap, and you know, I also have like pop. Like I listen to like pretty much all the genres, but like not like sub-genres, I guess, like that kind of stuff. I don't listen to classical music because I don't know. Maybe I should listen to classical music, like Beethoven, stuff like that. I mean, from an objective like standpoint, I guess people still consider him to be like the greatest musician of all time or whatever. Like those classical people. But like, I feel like yeah, like they're classics, and that's why they're so great. Because they're like so old, they're the beginning. But like, you gotta like admit at some point, like, well, it's all subjective too. But like at this point, you gotta admit, like, you gotta like say, like, you know, that I literally can't find the words right now. You know, someone's better than Beethoven. You like someone better than Beethoven. Of course, people like someone like better than Beethoven, but like, or any of those guys. But like, you know, it's all subjective. It's all different styles. I read this somewhere as well, and it's like, someone said like there are no good musicians, but there are only musicians that are good at what they do. Just because, like, what that means is like so many different ways to make music and stuff like that, that, you know, you can't necessarily put one type of music over the other, or like one artist over another, stuff like that. And that's why, that's part of why it's so like, I mean, music is such a beautiful thing. It's because like, there is no right answer to anything. Sports, you know, I mean, there's arguments and stuff, but you can clearly say like, basketball, like, I don't watch a lot of that. You know, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, and people really won't really argue with that. But like, who's the best artist of all time? And you could say literally anything. You can make any argument for anything, and that is that's something special. That's got to be something special. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. I think both my friends left. It's literally just me now. It's just me on the stream that literally no one is gonna watch because it's just me. Because me and my friends rewatch some of our old streams, but now it's just me. No one's gonna watch this. But it's gonna be here. Maybe I'll watch it, you know. But like, it's not gonna be like anything crazy to me because I'm just saying what I believe in, and so like, hearing me repeat what I believe in back to me is not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna stick around that long. But maybe like, I don't know, like I'm hella tired right now. I've been up for like 18 hours, I guess, 19 hours. Maybe it's different. It's gonna be different if I listen to it like when I, you know, I'm actually like have energy. But probably not really, you know. But it's just nice to talk, you know, like, rather than just keep everything in your head, you get everything out. And if, yeah, that's also like something people should do, is just like, get it on paper, you know. This is like kind of embarrassing, I guess. Well, not really, it's like, I don't really care about it. Last year, I was going through kind of like a rough patch in like school, you know. Like nothing like happened to me. I was just like kind of anxious and like stressed, and I started to like keep like a diary, I guess. Basically, I literally just opened a Google Doc. It's on my school account too, so I bet like my teachers and shit like could look at it, like, and the school board or whatever can look at them if they wanted to. And like, I should probably change that because some personal stuff in there and probably stuff I don't want people to see. But I just started keeping a diary over the course of like a few months. I haven't written it in so long. I'm not planning to write on it anymore, but it's there. And because I was so stressed and anxious and I had all these like thoughts in my head, and like, you know, it was so therapeutic to write everything down and just, you know, be able to reread it and stuff like that as well. You just go back and reread them if you want. Just see how you were thinking in like a certain period of time, because it might be completely different than how you think in the present. I've looked at the things in a, you know, it was just about what was going on in school, like fucking high school drama, you know, bullshit. And yeah, I mostly do it because I was bored too, because I was like part of like ASB in my school last year, like associate student body. It's like student council president, like that type of stuff. And in that class, like, I basically do nothing most of the time. It was like a free period. It was our, I guess it's our homeroom period, so it was like 10 minutes longer than other periods. So like, I literally just sit on my phone on my desk in class like half the time. So usually when I was bored, I would just write in that class. That's what I do. And that teacher in that class, Mr. Byrne, bro. If you watching this, Mr. Byrne, fuck you. Mr. Byrne was such an asshole to me for no reason, because I didn't do nothing to him, okay? No one has ever done anything to him, except, like, kids being kids, I guess. Like, they talk, and then, because he was the teacher of the ASB, but he's also a math teacher, and, like, all these, like, all I hear is stories about, like, Mr. Byrne, like, literally, like, losing his mind and screaming at kids and shit like that. But in ASB, like, he would just get mad at me for, like, no fucking reason. Like, I would do, like, whatever they asked me to do. I would, like, most of it was, like, fucking labor, dude. They made you lift shit, like, and put it in places. We had to, like, set up, like, a dance floor for the homecoming dance once, and they made us carry the heavy tiles and shit like that. It was all manual labor. I got stronger from it, probably, but, like, it was all manual labor. I did whatever they asked me, right? But the thing is, like, I guess I don't even know if the kids in the class were, like, passionate. But, like, I'm just gonna say, like, unlike the other students in that class, like, I wasn't really passionate. Like, I don't really want to, like, not that I don't care about my school, you know. I do. It's a good place, I guess. Like, it's school, you know. Like, you're not gonna love it. It's work, basically, but it's work for kids. No one likes their job, I guess. You can enjoy parts of your job, but overall, I feel like you wouldn't like your job. So I wasn't really passionate about, like, doing, like making events and stuff in school, like holding pep rallies and, like, school spirit and stuff. Yeah, that's it. I didn't have, like, a lot of school spirit compared to other kids in that class. So, like, I would do what they asked me in that class, but I really wouldn't go above and beyond and, like, be like, you know, I want to do all this stuff and, like, you know, do all this stuff. But I did, and, like, I still, like, kind of pride myself to this, I guess. You know, me and, like, the people I worked with, we were able to, like, host a couple of fundraisers and stuff like that for our class. So, like, for our grade, the class of, our class. And so, you know, I did that, and, you know, it was very nice. Or, I don't know why I said it like that. Like, it was nice. It felt good to raise money, I guess. But it was kind of weird, because, like, what we did is, like, we like, basically got money from, like, parents, basically. And then we held like, a bake sale once, and we just sold, and we got it from students. So, like, the reason we're raising the money is because, like, we have, like, fees to pay, basically, once we graduate. They're called, like, senior dues. But we're making parents and students pay them, and they're, like, gonna pay it anyway. It's like, I don't know, dude. It can just, like, more evenly distribute the costs, you know. Like, some parents are, like, kind of better off. Well, like, I shouldn't say that. Like, some parents are more okay with contributing, I guess, and, like, other parents are, like, you know, because, like, the thing about the senior dues is, like, they kind of make you pay them. Like, they do this a lot. Like, they announce it on the speaker, like, attention seniors, don't buy your yearbooks because they're already included as part of your senior dues. Like, they're making you buy the yearbook, basically. So I understand if, like, some families or just students, I guess, don't want to pay that. So the money we raise can go to them, I guess. It gets evenly distributed. But for better or for worse, I'm not in that class anymore. That was last year, but now this year I'm not in it. Because partly because I didn't want to, but I'm also I'm taking Spanish this year, and the way they have our class set up, I can't take Spanish and take that class at the same time. So I wasn't able to, and I didn't really want to anyway. So, but, like, that was my excuse, you know. Everyone asked me, like, "Oh, are you doing the ASB next year?" I'm like, "No, I can't." And like, "Oh, why?" It's like, "I'm taking Spanish." I'm like, "Okay," but the truth is, I didn't really want to. Yeah. Why are there zombies, like, outside the map now? It's, like, kind of crazy. Yeah, that's my excuse. I didn't really want to, but it's fun, yeah. Still, to be involved with school, even though, like, you know, it wasn't crazy important to me, I still got involved, and I did stuff, you know? And that was you know, me kind of like branching out. And that's important to like try new things and stuff. Because like, you know, if you asked me like 2-3 years ago, I would never have said I would have done anything like that. But I did, you know? And I'm happy that I tried it. I don't think, here's the thing. I don't, like, I'm sure I'm young enough to, like, I'm young to the point where I shouldn't have a lot of regrets, but, like, I would say I don't really have any regrets in my life. Any big ones, anyway. I regret not spending more time with my family, I'd say. I regret, yeah, probably just family, stuff like that. I've done, like, embarrassing stuff in the past. It's been, like, you know, it kind of keeps me up at night sometimes. Just these moments, but, like, you know, I don't really regret any of them. I wouldn't go back and change them. Because, I just live with them, and it's just part of my life. And so it's basically asking, like, do you want to erase part of your life? Like, no, just keep it, you know. It happened. It was embarrassing. It was bad. It was, you know, whatever. But it's still part of your life. It still happened. So, all the moments are important, right? They're good and bad. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. I like turning into like a philosopher and like saying all this shit. But, you know, it's just whatever. I get to say shit. Normally I'd say I wouldn't like talking a lot, and I don't. I'm kind of quiet, I guess, in school. I don't go out of my way to like talk to people and shit like that. But, you know, if I can just have like an intimate like conversation with someone, you know. I don't know if there's people watching. I thought I saw 2 viewers, so there might be someone watching this. But just being able to have like an intimate, like meaningful conversation, that's when I really talk, you know. Not like small talk or like talk in school, I guess. Like, it's not really what I like to do. Or like what resonates with me. It's about meaning and stuff. Yeah. There's different approaches to it though, like your outlook on that kind of stuff, I guess. You can just be like carefree, you know. It could be like, you know, it doesn't really matter anyway what you believe in or what you're thinking. You know, the whole universe is so like chaotic. Like trying to find meaning in it doesn't really matter. But even if you don't find meaning in it, it's like more about the journey than the destination. You know, it's like the pursuit, learning new things and stuff like that. And you know, just be kind, I guess. Like, I'm kind of an asshole to my friends sometimes, but like, you know, I try to be nicer. Cause like you only get so many interactions with people in your life. You can't like be mean to people. You can't like let yourself get angry at traffic and stuff like that. And you can't let stuff like, you know, little stuff get you in the wrong mood. You gotta live like autonomously, I guess the thing. It's like within yourself. Like be able to like exist in yourself. And I feel like I'm good at doing that just because of like me being quiet, or just me being able to, you know, listen to music by myself and process my thoughts by myself. And like, I guess you'd say I'm introverted. Like, I'm fine with like people. Like, it's like I recharge my energy alone. That's what the definition is, isn't it? Like your social battery can run out, and just me being alone just helps me kind of like get back into it. Because as much as I love being with other people and stuff, it's just like time with myself is like also important. Just having time to yourself, having time to myself is super important. I don't even, what time is it? It is, I can't look right now. My phone ran out of battery. It's 1:32 a.m. right now. I might end this. I just saw like someone leave the stream, I think. If anyone's actually watching, like leave a message and I'll keep talking, I guess. But if you don't, I'll end the stream right now. I don't even know if there's anyone watching to begin with, so. I'll give it a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired. I want to go to bed, kind of. But, like, you know, I wouldn't mind staying up a little bit more. Both my friends already left, though. Yeah. The zombie stopped spawning? I don't know, they didn't. Okay, I guess this is where I'm gonna end it. This whole stream has been me playing this stupid Mr. Beast game mode. It has to have been hours by now, but to anyone who's watching this, I guess, like, I hope you gain something from this, because it's not really about the gameplay, it's about thoughts and interactions, so, I don't know. Be nice, I guess, I don't know, fucking spend time with your family, because that's my only regret, it's not spending enough time with my family. Even though I'm still, like, don't, you know, but I regret it always. Spend time with those precious to you, because anything can happen. Anything can happen in one day. One day, everything can change. One day, you can get, your bank account can get compromised, you can lose all your money. And one day, your house could, like, you know, explode. One day, you can get in a car crash. One day, you can, you know, do anything. One day, you can just develop, like, you know, something could go, any day something could go wrong. So every day is precious in itself. And, it's like easier said than done, like, do what I say, not what I do type stuff, because I don't really, like, you know, I'm playing Fortnite right now, but it's whatever, you know. Okay, I said I was gonna stop talking, so now I am. Okay, I'm gonna go to the exit here and just, like, officially end it, I guess. Okay, that was the Mr. Beast 100 days in isolation or whatever challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we have a 3-day weekend right now because of Martin Luther King Day, so I'm gonna try and get another Fortnite stream in, even though, like, literally no one's watching this. So bye, I guess. Bye. Oh, it's only, I just checked the stream. It's only been an hour and 20 minutes. I felt like so much longer. I have a lot to spend on one creative map though. All right, for real this time. Bye.